Welcome back to Patriots All Access. Time now for our player spotlight. My man Brian Hoyer joins me again. We always have fun breaking down Drake Maye. What a day down with the Titans. We're going to start with the off-platform throw.
Yeah, let's do it.
We love the term off-platform because he's not in the pocket. He's outside the pocket.
Kind of leaning to the
right.
right.
You and I never had off-platform throws.
Not very many.
Break this down for me.
Yeah, it was a great play. So I like this play call, too, because even though the run game isn't going, they're trying to sell this play action. So you bring Kendrick Bourne in. He's responsible for the safety. Then he's going to leak out, which then lets Pop get over on this cross, and you have an in-cut here. So simple read. Drake brings him in to kind of sell the run. We'll see the back hop over here to really get him with a cross action. You know, and the first read here is the corner. If he pins down, we're going to progress. But what Drake feels here is a little pressure coming off the backside. And this is where the athleticism, he's ready to throw, but Pop's not there. Rolls out a little bit and drops a dime. I mean, this is a play, as a fan, as a Patriots fan, you want to see this, you know, the comparisons made to the Josh Allens, the Mahomes, the things like that, maybe even the Justin Herbert, just with a flick of the wrist, puts it in a tight spot.
All right, moving on here. No, this is it. Maybe the play of the year. You talk about Jaden Daniels and keeping the play alive. Yeah. Hail Mary is a Hail Mary. You just chuck it up 65 yards. Watch the amount of steps he takes, the movement, the eyes, the players around him. Vidarian Lowe at the end jumping out of the way so he could even have an attempt. Yeah,
this was the play to tie it up. And I think the number one thing I see here, and this is, you know, down in the red zone, what are teams going to do? Either max coverage or max pressure. So we see right off the bat, Tennessee drops one of their defensive linemen into coverage, and if anything, you kind of see him start to spy Drake. Here he is, he mirrors him, he's going back. Drake's doing a tremendous job because no one's open. They have an extra guy in coverage. So he's doing a good job. He realizes this is the game is on the line. I got to do whatever. And here's a little, you know, I could have never done that, but a little jab, get this guy to make a miss, extend the play as long as you can.
And these guys getting out of the way.
Yeah, and here, you know, I saw this the other day. Hunter Henry gets pushed out of bounds. He does a tremendous job of not trying to come back in the play. And you even see here in a second, he kind of waves to him because he sees Drake looking at him. He goes, no, I'm out of bounds. You can't throw me the ball. And at
this is funny because I've heard the breakdowns after this game. This is great by Hunter Henry. Yeah. You can bring up a great point like, hey, I'm out. I'm out.
Don't throw me the ball. So Drake sees that. He's like, oh, man, time's winding down. And Ramondre doesn't get enough credit here. As a running back, you never practice. You're not practicing scramble drills. The receivers, the tight ends, they are. But he starts to feel Drake. He's trying to mirror him. He sees Drake come back. And this is going to be the difference right here. You let this play. He sees him, makes a quick move, and Drake feels it at the last second and knows that this space is out here. Just loft it out there and let him go get the ball. A tremendous play to keep the team in it.
They get it to overtime. They hold him to a field goal. Did he get too greedy here?
This is tough because I think
we're going to look at the positives and negatives here.
No, look, I mean, this is a play, and I've seen this play run before, and you're trying to take a shot. And the one thing I would say is, right off the bat, it kind of appears that the safety's going to hang here. In reality, is he open? Yes, but Drake would probably, to beat this safety, would have to throw it 70 yards and keep this receiver down the numbers because he's going to go. He's got the angle. And so is it being greedy? I like him, the aggressiveness, but in this situation, maybe you say, hey, I don't know if I can beat this guy with that throw. I don't think there's really, I mean, because it is cover 3, this guy should get back here, but because of this half roll, he hangs for a second. So maybe that gave Drake the idea, man, he's hanging, I might be able to get it there. Yeah, and this is, I mean, it's a good pass to be able to take a shot down the field. It's hard in that moment when you see this, you want to take that chance. In order to, if you wanted to complete this, it's got to be thrown here, and that would take.
Come on, it's a Josh Allen throw.
Yeah, that's a Josh Allen throw, and I know we're getting there to the comparisons, but this is one of those throws that you got to understand. I mean, that's a 15-yard difference, and you got to throw it further back across. So I don't disagree with it, but it obviously didn't end in their favor here.
Good stuff, bro. There's your player spotlight. There's your breakdown with Drake Maye. Hopefully we'll do it again next week. More of All Access right after this.